Hello, Merry Christmas to everyone. My results of the year 2025, full 12 months edition. I noticed that many people posted their results of the year at the very beginning of December. So I was wondering, did they only have 11 months this year, or were they planning not to live through December? Relax, I'm just kidding. So here are my all full honest 12 months results. I will miss some parts, as for example sad dogs attack, which happened in April this year. I don't want to think about it, and I don't think about many different bad things that happened this year, unfortunately. Let's think about something positive that happened. My result number one is my sober achievement. This year was probably one of the most sober years in the last 12-20 years. And yes, the math is flexible. I had one glass on New Year Eve, one glass on my husband's 50th birthday, on 9th of May, Victory Day, my birthday, 25th wedding anniversary, and just yesterday, which is Christmas Eve. And also when my son changed jobs and opened his expensive Penfolds wine he received when he was buying his apartment a while ago. That's it. I survived. Miracles happen. I believe you can do it too. Result number two. 2 overseas travels. One of the travel was to one great country, China. It was 2 weeks in March. And to Russia, 2.5 months, really long, nice trip to Russia, to Tatarstan Republic. China was incredible. It was an absolute highlight of this year. We visited Suzhou, Hangzhou, Terracotta Warriors, the Forbidden City, the Great Wall, tea, silk factories, and jade jewelry factories, and amazing Chinese food. Behind this country, there is a huge, deep, beautiful story. Lots of ancient history behind it, and I loved every minute of it. Now, what's about the greatest country in the world? Said it modestly. My home country. It was there 2 years. I was there 2 years ago, and I'm going to come back next year. I was this year and next year also planning. And the biggest highlight of my trip to Russia, thanks so much my dear friends Kunafin family. Thank you for rafting on Agidel, Белая River. It was surrounded by beautiful virgin forests and breathtaking beauty. It was pure magic. Result number 3. Work glow ups. This year I found a really nice place to work. I'm currently in my honeymoon months with Makita. And honestly, I see more good things here than in all my previous working locations, working places combined. Before that, I worked in data centers, status checks, tapes, escort services, which sounds much more exciting when I tell my Russian friends that I worked in escort. Result number 4, family and love. We celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary on the 1st of December. We went to Wagga-Wagga and visited their famous inland beach, the only inland beach in Australia which is in top 10 beaches list. Yes, we like doing things differently. Result number 5. It was no shopping year. Yeah, year without shopping. This was my first year without shopping. Presents strictly by list. A few pairs of work shoes and one sweater in China. That's it. And by the way, I bought my own laptop by myself, and with my husband we bought me a phone which I had to replace, unfortunately. It's the phone what I'm currently using to record this video. It is actually last year phone, a Samsung S24, but it doesn't matter for me. I don't want to get the latest model S25. I'm not after it. So that's it, no shopping. And I believe if I was able to do this, you will definitely be able to do this as well, if you want it. The temptations were everywhere, especially in Kazan, at Russian folk music festival, where I completely fell in love with the band Video Igry, like video games name. The guy with balalaika and his girl who was singing were the best. They were just amazing. I really wanted their t-shirt. I wanted it badly. I even met some fans who were wearing the Video Igry t-shirts, and I really wanted to support them as well. I wanted to do the same, and I said, and they said, "Oh, we have the very last t-shirt left. If you want, maybe it was waiting for you." I said, "I'm so sorry. I'm doing a year without shopping," and it was no exclusions. But I stayed strong. One more thing what I bought. It was one bottle of Chanel perfume, Chanel Mademoiselle, which I really liked and loved, and it was my own birthday for myself, for my birthday present to myself. When I returned back from China, from Shanghai, I bought it in duty free. So actually the whole year I was very strong. I was no shopping, no temptations. I was clear in my thoughts. I was clear in why I'm going to do this, and I believe that it is a great thing to do, for not only for your own budget, for achieving your own goals, but also to do it for the planet, of course. And instead of random purchases, we finally bought my laptop, which I really wanted, and I'm holding it for just last 6 days left of my no shopping challenge, and now I'm holding. but the habit stays forever. Even the year without shopping will be finished. It doesn't mean that straight away I will be shopping. No, I remember how it was 10 years ago with my 200 days without shopping. Challenges already changed me for good. And some bonus results. Zumba with Paul. I'm continuing to support Paul with Zumba, and I love his Zumba style. Also, it's good for my fitness, and I performed several times, 4 times this year, my ethnic Tatar dances in Sydney for different organizations, for different causes, for Victory Day, for unfortunately not Subantui this year because we were in Wagga-Wagga. Yeah, and I'm so blessed that this year I met so many different wonderful people who shared their thoughts, beliefs, and their support with me. In it all, a full year. It's a real year and a grateful year. And yes, December counts. Let's think about something good. What you got this year. Please share. Bye.